Great place to relax, eat your lunch, or even study. Other garden spaces we have include our bioswales and rain gardens, where native plants act as stormwater management systems, as well as habitats for our pollinators. Our seed orchard, funded by the World Wildlife Fund Canada, is planted with a few select native plants with the intention of collecting the seeds to share with our local community. This will allow more people to be able to grow native plants that will support our pollinators as well. It's important that we grow native plants because these are the plants that these bees, butterflies, and other pollinators are used to. The apple and pear orchard on campus is filled with bees that are collecting nectar during the blooming season. In the fall, we see the fruits of their labor with all of the fruit we get to share. Mohawk is also doing its part to support honeybees on campus. We have 2 hives with local beekeepers, backed by bees. We offer workshops about the bees and sell the honey that the bees make at our farm stand. Mohawk is committed to supporting pollinators because they are so important. Did you know that 1 out of every 3 bites of food that we eat are possible because of pollinators? Without them, our flowering plants would struggle to survive, and fruits, vegetables, and nuts wouldn't grow. Thank you to everyone at Mohawk and in our community who continues to help our pollinators survive by participating in our programs, volunteering with us, enjoying and supporting the spaces.
I got a phone call one day from one teacher and one student who said, "You should try teaching. You can't keep quiet." So I said, you know what? The first thing that came to my mind, other than the fact that I would enjoy to pass along the experiences I've had in the industry, was that I get to work with these faculty members that I would consider mentors of mine. And they left a really long-lasting impression. So for me to come back, it's humbling. It's an amazing job. I thoroughly enjoy when students come to me with questions and concerns. And I always let them know this trade is a vast trade. There's a lot to learn and to be humble and to ask questions. So I started in 2009 in the apprenticeship. I came here on day 1 and I had the same faculty member that I'm working alongside with right now. And the last year I came was 2014 when I graduated, and I have the same faculty teaching with me right now who taught me in 2014. What makes me tick? I've always got little projects going around the house. They never end. I'm really into cars. I'm into mountain biking, and we camp. My family and I camp. We love visiting provincial parks. We've been to the Bay of Fundy National Park. We've been to Thunder Bay last year. So we have a travel trailer and we try to explore Ontario. The overall environment at the college is extremely positive. Like I said, I work with a group of mechanics, a group of teachers who are very supportive. We're constant communication with each other. We set out rules and guidelines for the students to follow, and because these students are actively working in the industry, they're working professionals. So I get to go to school every day and work with active professionals in the industry, and I get to help them through their apprenticeship program. The college is supportive of things that I want to do when it comes to integrating technology or purchasing new equipment, and the students absolutely, when they see this, are like, can we work on it? This piece of equipment was actually, we purchased this a few weeks ago. This is a CO2 trainer. So again, we're trying to keep on the forefront of technology. And part of that is that a lot of these older refrigerants are being phased out, and we're now moving towards natural refrigerants. So this is a CO2 trainer. Really looking forward to having this as part of the curriculum moving forward. There's no competition. Dan Collins has set the bar extremely high for beards, and I could only hope one day to accomplish what he's accomplished in the world of beard growth. So I'm working on it, Dan. I'm coming. So I'm working on it.
Like when I was dragging like the fake like body, it was like 170 pounds.
What better way to help support students on an educational career journey than bringing them into an environment so they can see, hear, and do? That's what Discover Justice is all about.
We were looking at ideas on how we could invite our local high school students onto campus to interact with the faculty, to see the facility, to learn about our programs, but more importantly, to learn about the jobs connected to those programs.
High school students enrolled in law courses are invited for a day of discovery.
I thought it was really cool because I've always wanted to be something like a police officer or a firefighter, something that is like hands-on, but this just like made me like really like, yes, I want to do this because of all the stuff that we learned today. I think people that want to do something hands-on, this is definitely something that would be fun to do.
75 students participated in the fall, and that number doubled this spring. Word's getting out, and the event has attracted repeat customers.
I'm really impressed and I'm happy to be back again. But just them seeing that hands-on, that interactiveness is what they need to see at this age. We're always behind a screen or answering questions, reading case studies. Well, you know what? This goes above and beyond. Just going through and talking and asking questions as well with all the police officers that they brought in was phenomenal experience for everybody, especially if they want to become a police officer or border patrol, security, whatever it may be. And I feel a few of my students are probably going to enroll because of this opportunity.
Discover Justice opens doors to career opportunities students had no idea existed.
Police Foundations and the Advanced Police Studies program, the name of the programs speak for themselves. But we have other programs. We have the Protection, Security, and Investigations, which is more private sector. Other private sector type jobs that are really fall in line with that enforcement, inspection, investigation type career. The other program is the Community and Justice Services program. So again, it's a program that has some phenomenal job opportunities. So they get careers with the Ministry of Children and Youth Services, the Ministry of Safety and Correctional Services, federal corrections, provincial corrections. So there are a lot of justice-based enforcement, inspection, and investigation type careers that students don't even know about.
It's often the hands-on component of these programs that attracts students.
When I came here and I was able to actually go into the field and test it out, I was like, I actually like what I'm doing, and I wasn't sure if I would like what I was doing before, but now that I got to try it out, I can see everything that goes into it and like it. So I'm doing my co-op with the City of Hamilton Bylaw Services, so I'm a municipal law enforcement officer.
When you're done all of this and you graduate, what do you want to be doing?
Hopefully what I'm doing right now as a municipal law enforcement officer. That'd be really great.
Discover Justice has become an approach to introduce education that can open doors to career pathways.
This event was our opportunity to enlighten our teachers, our students in our local area about Mohawk College, about our justice programs, about our facility, and again, more importantly, the careers that are linked to and associated with our programs.
My name is Jeff Petrossi, and I am a professor in the advertising department. My first real job was at a direct marketing agency, actually, but it was a great job because I learned so many weird skills, like how to make somebody act, how to write in an efficient way, how to proofread things. I had no idea how to do that before I got there. When I was at Draft FCB, our creative director would once a year go to a portfolio show, and I always wanted to go. That was my favorite way to spend an afternoon. Students started calling me and saying, "Hey, would you look at my portfolio? What do you think of this? What do you think of that?" And I tried to be really honest with students because I felt like a lot of people would just say, "Oh, this is really, really good," and then never see them again. Around that time, I started thinking about how I loved taking sort of this unpolished student portfolio and helping them get ready to go out and work. And I decided I wanted to do that more. So I have to say my favorite thing is the students, because some of the students like could be lawyers, some of them could be stand-up comedians, some of them could be like visual artists. So you get this really weird mix in every single classroom, and I love that. My close second would be the buffalo chicken wrap at the student center. In our industry, you get raises and jobs based on awards. Agencies win clients based on awards. Awards show that you can be more interesting than other people or places. So I want the industry to see that Mohawk students can think in an interesting way, and awards prove that. That's like the only way that we can like prove it beyond the portfolios themselves. When one student wins an award, it helps all of the other students in their class get exposure. It's like, oh, Mohawk, that's a great name. Yeah, I'll look at your portfolio, or yeah, I'll meet with you. It makes a really big difference when it comes to getting jobs. I think our students invest in doing super strategic ideas. The thinking that we do, I find, is more sophisticated. The students like have like way more insightful thinking. They're really able to like, you know, get to places that the consumer thinks that maybe they didn't even know that they thought. And then from there, drive at an idea, and let's not just accept the first idea. We always talk about how good is the enemy of great here. And, you know, with every contest we do, we have a lot of good, but how do we resist the urge to stop at good and to keep pushing until we have something that we're so excited about because we feel like it's truly great? So I have them go into a Google sheet and they brainstorm ideas, and I have them all open in different tabs, and I can go in and watch them brainstorm in real time. And I can say, this is working, this isn't working. What if you did this? What if you did that? And then I can switch to the next team and do that. Where I could never do that before, I can absolutely do it now. I can sort of like play a role in their brainstorming. And there's a whole bunch of tools like that the digital learning enables that I don't think we would have found out about if we weren't put in this position.
URSIC is the Unmanned Remote Sensing Innovation Center, and our mandate is actually threefold. The first thing we do here is support industry with the adoption of new and disruptive technology. The second thing we're doing is actually training the next generation of workforce that can actually use this as highly qualified personnel to develop and integrate solutions for industry. And the third thing that we do is also de-risk and test the innovations as they're coming to a market readiness level. Drones can be used in a whole host of applications in industry. Essentially, any opportunity to move a sensor to a remote location, we can use a drone for that purpose. What it does is it allows us to de-risk the action and remove direct human interaction with what might be previously a hazardous environment. In addition to that, it allows us to access new perspectives on many different sites that might not be accessible previously through standard means. The trip to Manitoba was actually a really exciting opportunity for our team. We were approached by Innovative Solutions Canada to test one of their new innovations in the program. The innovation we were testing is a drone that carries an ultrasonic probe that can measure metal thickness and integrity of metal structures. And that was developed by a company called Skygauge Robotics here out of Hamilton. So while we were up in Churchill, we were not only testing that system, but we were also testing the functionality of the drone in cold weather. We just don't have access to those temperatures here in Southern Ontario. When we were up in Churchill, the average temperature didn't get higher than -35, and it allows us to really put the platform through its paces to see if it can function in extreme cold weather. So we were flying on metal structures carrying conveyor belts that were actually being decommissioned, so we needed to know essentially the strength of the structure so we could determine its integrity as it was deconstructed. And while we were there, we also did some internal structure in GPS-denied environments and some tank measurements as well, essentially measuring the thickness of the metal and its integrity on the tank itself. This is traditionally done by people on scaffolding, often requiring significant amounts of development to get that scaffolding erected and in place. And if we were able to, do it with us standing on the ground and putting the drone in the air, it just saves so much time in setup and risk to humans as well. One of the most rewarding parts of this role in the Unmanned Remote Sensing Innovation Centers, we're able to involve students in so many aspects of the work we do. As part of that trip, we were able to take 4 students up with us, 2 students each week, And those students were not only able to join us on the trip, but they were also lead pilots for many of the operations. They were piloting a brand new innovation, testing it, running it through its paces, and actually doing the majority of the work while they were up there. The sky is the limit on the drone technology for URSIC. We are willing to take on any new and exciting project or help any industry partner when it comes to developing their needs with unmanned and remote sensing systems.
Safety in the workplace is something that is a lot more prevalent now than it has been in the past. The advent of internet and people talking about safety in the workplace more often.
Safety confidence was top of mind and drove the conversation at the Safe, Supported, Connected Symposium, held by Mohawk College's Women in Technology and Trades team, or WIT. Industry partners, alumni, and trailblazers joined the panel, making for a dynamic discussion with a focus on creating a community safety culture in the workplace.
PBE is a lot more commonly discussed. Having gone through the pandemic, we're all aware of how our bodies function in an environment and what is in that environment that affects our bodies. And I was given a mask on the very first day of work and given safety glasses, which had never happened to me in a workplace before. And to this day, my company still wears medical masks because we go into people's homes. I do residential electrical work primarily, and trying to keep ourselves safe and keep our company safe.
The panel spoke to developing a safety culture, building community within organizations, and the importance of employees feeling supported.
And a safety culture is one in which people feel like they have the permission to say, you know what, this is not a safe environment, so I'm not gonna partake, or where they see things that are not following the safety procedures, that they have the courage to say, this isn't working right, and there are no ramifications for that. I think as an industry, we're looking at women as an important part of how we grow. And we need to make our environment or work site psychologically safe for women, as well as operationally safe for women. So I see organizations spending time on that to really ensure that we're providing the right training for existing employees, as well as our women coming into the industry, so they feel included and they feel like they belong.
The WIT Symposium series provide an outlet for these important conversations as Mohawk College continues to work on swinging the pendulum.
This work has been going on a long time. We're starting to see a slight shift in the awareness. One of the key jobs of WIT is connecting people to careers they might not have thought of, and then smoothing the pathway for them in their education journey, and ultimately connecting with that employer where they're going to have the best job of their lives.
In the history of every organization, there are watershed moments, moments that clearly establish a new direction for the future, and I believe that we are making one of those moments today for construction training and the City School at Mohawk College.
Today, I'm incredibly proud and grateful to announce that Mohawk College has received a generous gift of $1 million from Steve and Elizabeth Stipsitz and Brandhaven Homes. As the president of Brandhaven Homes, Steve Stipsitz is a community builder in many ways. His Burlington-based home building company is committed to exceptional quality and care in the construction of every home they build and in the development of every community they design. As a result of his generous gift, City School will develop industry-focused training programs, address and remove barriers to training and employment for people in underserved communities, promote construction trades careers in the community, and deliver demand-led programs through City School by Mohawk College.
Thank you. Well, I love City School, and I can see that you're dying to know why, so I'm going to tell you. So first, you must imagine a society in desperate need of people to fill jobs in important but underserved careers, such as healthcare, health and childcare, and the skilled trades. And then imagine people living in multi-generational poverty right here in our own backyard. And then now imagine a small group of caring individuals who felt compelled to do something about it by bringing education right into the neighborhood where the people live at no charge to the participants. That is City School, and so what's not to love?
So XR is the industry standard term when you're referring to virtual reality, mixed reality, or augmented reality. You can just refer to any of those as XR. So virtual reality is when a user is completely immersed in a 3D virtual environment via a virtual reality headset. Augmented reality, on the other hand, the user is still aware of their physical surroundings. They're augmenting the physical world with a digital object, usually through a phone, tablet, or augmented reality glasses. Now there's also something called mixed reality. That's when we see these two technologies blending together. An example of that is the Meta Quest 2 virtual reality headset has augmented reality capabilities, meaning that is mixed reality. So we are building our capacity in implementing XR technologies into many programs as we can. So for example, we have a power engineering virtual reality simulation that is a cold start boiler process. I bring virtual reality headsets to the Stony Creek campus and we run the power engineering students through this simulation. There are things that you can practice in the virtual reality that you can't do in real life. Students will be able to go through scenarios that are too complex for them to do in real life. Virtual reality presents the perfect medium where they can practice it in a safe and controllable environment. Virtual reality is a perfect way to develop soft skills. We recently applied for a grant from Meta and we were awarded the grant. This grant involves a virtual reality application called Body Swaps VR. With Body Swaps VR, the students will be able to practice their soft skills within the virtual reality environment. Within the innovation pillar of the digital learning strategy, our goal is to create XR applications that will be used for program areas. For example, we have VR escape rooms that were built for specific program areas, and we already have the faculty member booking time in the XR lab to take his students through it.
I taught a grade 7 and 8 class last year. I had the opportunity with elementary engagement to go in, and I had 3 points of contact with students where I got to promote trades before they got to high school. And so I came up with this analogy, and it's like playing Lego. Now imagine this. You get a call from your buddy Tim. Tim just got the new Star Wars Lego Center, and he wants you to come over on Saturday and build it. So what's the first thing you do? Who's coming, right? Okay, so Tim's coming, Sally's coming, and Bill's coming. Great, I'll be there. That's carpentry. I get a call from Adam. Adam says, hey, I just got a new deck that I need to build. Can you come and build it? And I'll say, who's coming? And he'll say, Sally and Bill are coming. And I say, great, I'll see you on Saturday. And we get to build something. So I'm just a kid playing with larger Legos, and that's what I get to do. That math is not important, and it's the most important. Math is everywhere in what we do. Now, having said that, it's not hard math. This is math that makes sense. This is math that my students come in and are like, I wish I was always learning this kind of math. In high school, you may learn that A plus B equals C. Well, what does A and B mean, right? And what's C? Like, what does that mean, right? But we can actually hold A and B in our hands here and then measure C. And it just makes sense. That's the math we do. I wasn't listening to myself, into my gut to what should I be doing. And since trades wasn't really taken seriously, it wasn't an option. And now I understand how great of a choice it was to get into the trades. It's a booming industry. There's so much work. I'll always be able to fall back on a ticket that I have because I'm a Red Seal carpenter. I know carpenters that they've known before they leave the womb they're going to be carpenters, right? And that's not my story. I was encouraged to go to university. That was the path set out for me. In high school, I took all university targeted courses. I took one shop class. I can remember being in that shop class, and there was a finishing room. I was building like a TV cabinet, and I'd close the door to the finishing room, and just like the world would just like shut off. After high school, it's kind of funny. The phone rang, and it was someone asking for my brother. And what do you want? And they said, there's a job in framing. And I said, yeah, I'll take it. And so I started framing. After a week, I'd look back and be like, whoa, like we built those walls, or that floor is because we were here. And a month, look at that house now stands because of our crew. And then years go by, and now I can go into neighborhoods, and it's so rewarding. And that's when I identified, back to that one high school shop class I took, where when you get into your work and the world just shuts off, that's what I experience now. And I see the product of what I can make, and it's so rewarding. And so that's when I got hooked. Industry trained, but I went through the apprenticeship program. So I came here to Mohawk, and I did my apprenticeship through this schooling. So this is a bit of a home to me for where my career started. Every tradesperson is a teacher at heart. If I could summarize every trade in 3 words, we do 3 things. We learn, we earn, and we return. And it's not that you learn first, then you earn, right? This all happens at the same time. All 3 of these words are all going on at once. You learn, you earn, and then you return the knowledge that you gain from someone else to somebody that is still coming up in the industry. That became the next best thing of my job. I love building, I love seeing the progress, but more so than that, I love seeing the progress of people I've taught. And I kind of wondered, how can I do that on a full-time basis? And Mohawk gave me that opportunity. One of the things I'm kind of honored about here at the college is that I get to teach along with teachers that taught me. I did an apprenticeship in carpentry. I would argue that I'm in an apprenticeship for teaching now. These are the people that surround me, and they look at my lessons, and they sit in my classes, and we bounce ideas back in the office, and we share PowerPoints and different presenting methods and all that. It's just such great teamwork. Mohawk has yet to say no to me, and I've got some pretty wild ideas, right? I said, you want to build a full-size house? And they said, sure. I said, really? Like I go in with these asks, and I don't know if I'm gonna get a yes. And I said, okay, next year, can I build 2 houses? Sure. Like full-scale houses. I asked for technology. Yep, done. You have it. So what can they do better? Well, they're doing a great job. The day they say no to me, we'll talk again. Every teacher here is a licensed carpenter. We come with real life experience to the classroom, and our students will absorb that. And on top of that, they're doing it themselves. Our students are in the shops with our talented faculty as the students build their projects. It comes and goes.
It's remarkable.
Thank you, thank you. I can hide 10 carpenter's pencils in it.
Is it a bird? A plane? No, it's another Mohawk College drone.
It's a really cool experience. I don't think many other programs give you that.
A new testing site in partnership with the City of Hamilton will take students' hands-on experiences to a new height.
This gives them an area to conduct their flight operations and their flight training prior to their certification on drone as a drone pilot in an area that is, again, away from general public, so it's safe and secure, and it's in uncontrolled airspace so they can get out and practice their flying skills. Because of the collaboration we have with both the City of Hamilton, Transport Canada, and various innovators, this also gives them that opportunity to work one-on-one with small to medium-sized enterprises who are working on a product as it's going through that validation stage. So it gives our students that very valuable time to work as they're going through their academic career so they can potentially end up with a job post-graduation.
Drones are a rapidly expanding technology, and most of the forecasts Transport Canada is seeing predict a 30 to 50% growth rate. So partnerships to grow career paths in this field will build on the sector's success.
Our partnership with the college is really driven mostly by expertise. One of the reasons we're especially happy to work with the college is because the close proximity and good working relationships that there is with the student body. One of the things that's special about drones is that the barriers to entry are low and it's actually quite accessible. And so for us, it's a real pleasure to be working with Mohawk College because we can see students graduate from the programs and turn into operators that we work with in the ecosystem.
As a student, it's amazing because we get to come out and meet City of Hamilton and Skygauge and work with the industry partners in some of the job fields that we'd be seeing or get experience to work in from our program. Drones is something that's amazing, especially at Mohawk, because to use the drones in the program. With our building construction science, we were able to go out and do surveying with the drones, seeing how they're used in our field.
Proper training and applications in various work environments and situations in this growing field sets Mohawk apart and strengthens partnerships.
The reason why this site is so unique across the country is because we have that spirit of collaboration here with the city, and the city understands the importance of a site like this for the growth of both the technical sector as well as the academic development of students within our college. We've been able to actually expedite that training and development and integration all in one space. So our students are given an opportunity to work directly with an industry partner in an environment where collaboration is encouraged and engaged in.
Local Hamilton drone company Skygauge is an example of how industry and education collaborate.
The most difficult parts of a business like this is finding willing test partners who can give you something like a boat like this to, go inspect and go try to test, even while it's still in development or in early development or with early customers, serving as that early adopter. And I think that the vision that Richard and I kind of crafted, we have the technology, they have the training and education and pilots that they can give us. It kind of naturally goes together, so it's a great story.
How about a college career choice that could lead to a world competition in Singapore? That is precisely what can happen for the top skilled trade students, demonstrating they are the best in their field at the Skills Ontario competition recently held in Toronto.
All these skills I've learned over the past 18 months, I can pull them together and, hopefully do well at this competition and keep going with my career or take a jump start towards my career.
Skills Ontario looks for ways to champion and stimulate world-class technology development and employability skills in Ontario youth. And the skilled trades are roads worth traveling.
You cannot look around anywhere without knowing that a skilled trades person touched that space. I would love for people to see skilled trades as an opportunity to explore multiple areas. You could start on the tools in the trade, but you can also end up in management, or you can have the opportunity to run your own business. The options and opportunities are absolutely endless as soon as you have that ticket that says, hey, I did it.
Students that find their way to skilled trades see how this pathway can provide incredible opportunities.
I picked the trades just because I want to be working my hands, moving around. I don't like sitting behind a desk. I don't mind getting dirty, and there's lots of money there if you're willing to work for it. And the millwright trade is very diverse, right? You can be working in a factory making, beer if you want, all the way up to windmills or power generation places. There's so many options within this one trade. I think a lot of the time in high school, we're pushed towards all these more advanced courses and pushed towards these different career paths. But if you're, willing to work and put the effort in and you're smart, you can have a great career in the trades. In my career, I see a few paths with it, either working my way up through management or maybe coming back to college and teaching, seeing where I can go with it. End of the day, I want to be on my feet. I want to be helping people get into the trade.
The skill trade landscape is vast. There are 144 recognized skill trades.
We have our traditional trades, such as apprenticeship in electrical and carpentry. Those are household names. We know plumbing. What we don't think about is hairstyling, bakery, so pastries, for example. We have a butcher on site. That is also a skilled trade and something that we don't technically think about as a skilled trade opportunity. Skilled trades is not a plan B. It's your plan A. And skilled trades is not a job, it's a career.
And a career that pulls out all levels of skills, including your creative side.
Photography, it does take a ton of skill and a ton of attention to detail to excel at it. If you're thinking about getting into a skilled trade, and you're passionate about it, it's something you want to do, absolutely do it. Don't hesitate, start as soon as you can, because the sooner you start, the better you're going to be at it. And this is a photo that I took actually for one of my assignments at Mohawk, one of my studio assignments. It's a character portrait with some vintage kind of styling and wardrobe, and obviously the glasses are very retro styled. I had a bit of experience in photography going in, but I learned so much over just 2 years. The amount that you learn in that program is just unbelievable, and it's been incredible.
Gold medal winners advance to the Skills Canada National Competition, and those top competitors will head to the World Skills Competition held in Singapore. Congratulations to our entire Mohawk team who competed in this year's event.
One really good reason to come to a reunion.
Debbie and Bill Klemp met back in 1973 while attending Mohawk College. They were friends, but went down different paths after graduation.
If it wasn't for Debbie, I wouldn't have passed my Fortran courses because she ran the data processing computers room here in the evenings, I guess. She got me through that course, which helped a lot. We met at the pub, actually. The Thursday night pub is where we met. And after graduation, we both went our separate ways and took a chance on coming here for the 25th reunion. We met in the foyer as we were signing in, and as they say, the rest is history.
Married for 20 years now, Debbie and Bill came back as Golden Grads to the 50-year celebration supported by our alumni team at Mohawk College.
It was a lot of fun, and I was able to get work in that field right away, and it lasted me for many years. I had a great time in Mohawk.
Please take advantage of the opportunities to come back. It's a great school, just unbelievable experience.
And that seemed to be the sentiment of the almost 70 grads who attended the celebration. It was an opportunity to reminisce about the romance found and the friendships made.
Oh, I have some great memories.
Foggy memories.
And some are foggy from the suds at the time. That was all part of the campus, fun.
Richard Palmer traveled from British Columbia to connect with old friends, and he finally put his name on the cellar wall, next to classmate and longtime friend Don Price.
No, we had a good time here. It's all the programs we had and model building, and we really enjoyed the whole thing. It's a package. You can't really just take one thing out of it. The whole thing was nice.
Well, it's interesting how you meet people and connect with various people. Our class connected quite well, and Don and I hit it off. I thoroughly enjoyed the aspect of meeting new people more than anything. But learning what's become a lifetime profession, it gave me a good grounding to get going in the industry, of which I'm still in.
Yeah, you have a common bond, to people that do graduate from here, And
proud to have been here.
The class of 1973 had a chance to connect, tell stories, and who knows, maybe find a soulmate. VIP treatment, a DJ, and an all-around high-end setup was the backdrop created at Mohawk College's David Braley Athletic Center for the Women's Basketball National Championship. It's been 8 years since Mohawk College hosted. Doors were open to spectators to watch high-level basketball showcasing top talent from across Canada. As you watch some of these game highlights, here's an overview of the tournament. The gym was set up to provide an exceptional experience. The main court was surrounded by bleachers for an up-close view. Tournament production was high to create that professional sports feel. And for those who couldn't attend, there was a live stream available throughout the tournament. The upstairs fitness center offered an additional warm-up, cool-down space for all teams. And there was a private athletic lounge, kind of like a Club Med without the water, outfitted with a stretch and activation area, free massages that were offered by Mohawk College's massage therapy students, and there was a student-run custom shoe restoration booth. The tournament was rounded out with an awards banquet held in the Arnie, with former Canadian women's national team member Michelle Plouffe as the MC and keynote speaker. And although our Mountaineers were 8th in the final standings, the tournament was a success. Congratulations to all the teams who participated. For the Mohawk College's athletic team, it was a slam dunk.
I just feel blessed every day to be able to come and share something that I'm so passionate about on my own. For me, I have family members that needed to just be able to hug their grandkids again, and fitness played a role in that. A family member that went through breast cancer and wanted to take back control of her life and did that through fitness, wellness, and health. So to be part of someone's lifetime journey along that, the ability to move and live the life you want to live and make healthy choices is such a gift. And so I'm passionate about sharing that knowledge on with other students that are equally, if not more inspiring, is something I'm fortunate to do every day. When I first started out in the fitness industry full-time, upon my graduation from university, I was hired here at Mohawk to teach fitness classes in the old gym in a mezzanine. So I was here a couple times a week and always kind of kept that connection. And so when that opportunity came up to come and teach here again, it was such an easy decision because I already felt like I was part of the community in a small way, and this just gave me an opportunity to join in a more meaningful way. I'm really actively involved as a volunteer at the Community Support Centre for Haldimand Norfolk, and recently I've joined Prescription to Get Active Ontario chapter, which is partnering doctors, nurses, physiotherapists with clients that are in need of access to better quality personal training and resources and coaching. So that's a new endeavor for me that I think just is only going to enhance the opportunities for students as well. One of the most important things I want students to know is you don't need to be fit before you start this program, and you don't have to have a perfect body to start this program. You just need to be a passionate person about wanting to help others, because there is no perfect body shape, size, or type for coming and taking this program. So that's my number one piece of advice. My second piece of advice is come with an open mind, because you will be exposed to so many new learning opportunities you didn't even know were out there that will open your mind to careers you didn't even know existed. And that's our goal while you're here as a student, to help you with that. And hopefully you do come and join us. And if you do, take advantage of your professors and technologists, because we will happily connect you with people in the industry that can help further guide you along the way. Probably one of my favorite things is reconnecting with a student that's graduated, and Fit to Pitch is a great event for that. They often come back. I have one student that came from India and wanted to get into physio. She was trained there as a physio and ended up being the physio for my daughter. So that was really kind of a neat moment when I walked in and realized that's who it was, and fully trusted her with my daughter to go through some of those treatments with her. I love walking down the streets, walking through the mall, and just reconnecting with students and finding out what they're doing, because it's such a diverse range of careers they've ended up in.
I can't tell you how many times I tried to reimagine what it must have been like to live in our old villages, completely dependent on what the land provided. I tried to imagine what it must have been like when everyone in our community spoke the same language, believed in the same things, and worked together every day for the sake of the coming generations. It sounds like utopia. I tried to imagine what it must have been like when the Dutch ship anchored alongside the Mohawk canoe and the men from both vessels hammered out an agreement about how they can coexist peacefully and fruitfully. That sounds like heaven. I racked my brain trying to imagine what it must have been like to finally realize that our trusted ally was untrustworthy. What did such betrayal feel like? How could you keep faith with the treaties? What do you do when the covenant chain becomes covered with rust? Sounds like hell to me. I spent my adult life trying to track down who I was intended to be. I spoke with a bunch of old people who still carried the knowledge of our ancestors. I had to find my way to our ceremonies that amazingly still continued. I had to sit through endless hours in the council house listening to our chiefs and our clan mothers as they tried to plot a way forward. But I also got to witness the birth of my daughter in the home of her great-grandmother, and made sure that the first words that she heard after catching her first breath were the same words that her great-grandmother spoke, Mohawk words of welcome. We should all have been welcomed into this world in that way. What do you know, and what do you need to know to become an Indigenous ally? Today we can embark on our own journey of self-discovery through the ideas, beliefs, and interactions regarding Indigenous people. What it means to be us, to be in relationship with each other, and what the future can hold to fill the gaps in our understanding. We can begin to build relationships based upon principles of honesty, respect, and trust. It is a great gift of time that we've been given in order to explore these ideas. And that sounds like hope to me.
Good morning, Ani, and greetings. My name is Abby Daniel, and I'm a member of the Indigenous Student Services team here at Mohawk College. I'd like to welcome you to the traditional territory of the Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabe nations that we've gathered on today. To begin our ceremony, I would like to welcome Spirit Vision drummers and dancers. As Indigenous people, we believe that the drum connects us to all things and is the heartbeat of Mother Earth. Today, we call upon this group to give thanks and to recognize the achievements of the graduates with an honor song. Thank you, miigwech. Please stand for the procession of the graduates and platform party.
Hey, Please be seated. Thank you to the Spirit Vision traditional Indigenous drummers and dancers. Greetings, everyone. My name is Paul Armstrong, and I have the honor and privilege of serving as the Chief Operating Officer at Mohawk College, and I'm also pleased to be the host for this morning's Convocation ceremony. As we begin, I would like to acknowledge that Mohawk College is situated on the traditional territory of the Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabeg nations within the lands protected by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement, and is currently home to many Indigenous peoples from across Turtle Island. It is important that when we acknowledge the land that we are privileged to be on, that we understand the meaning of these words and share it with others. In this acknowledgement, we refer to the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement. Oftentimes, we refer to the Two-Roll Wampum Agreement. Some of you may be aware of the symbolism of wampum agreements and wampum belts. A wampum belt is made from beads. It is very intricate and detailed. A two-roll wampum belt contains rows of white beads separated by two thin rows of purple beads. The two-roll wampum belt represents an agreement that was made between the settlers to this land and the First Nations who call this land home. It is the parallel nature of the bead configuration which is of most significance, as it represents two peoples moving forward in parallel along a similar path, but never crossing each other's. It is an agreement to support each other and to work in each other's best interest, but to never impose their ways or their laws on the other. I hope that this allowed you to develop a bit more understanding about the words and what they mean to us as we work towards true reconciliation. Before I introduce our platform party, can you please stand and join us in the singing of our national anthem as performed by Breanne Downer from Mohawk College's music program.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of our commands. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, our true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our lands glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you, Brianne, and please be seated. Convocation is a special celebration for all in attendance. We ask that you stay at your seat until the entire ceremony is complete, and please could you ensure that your cell phone is turned to the silent setting. I am proud to declare that this convocation ceremony is now open. Convocation is a time to celebrate the hard work and dedication that brought you to this moment and to look forward to the many opportunities that lie ahead for you, a future-ready Mohawk College graduate. Convocation also provides us with a perfect moment to thank your family and friends who supported you through this important stage of your life journey. And it is a time to thank those from the Mohawk community who helped you realize and achieve your goal. To start this recognition, I would now ask that the faculty please stand to be recognized and remain standing. Faculty. Next, I would like to acknowledge our staff, alumni, and union representatives who are joining us today. Please stand to be recognized. I will now introduce the front row of our platform party. Please hold your applause until the end of the introductions. Wendy Lawson, Associate Vice President, Academic and Dean School of Health and Community Services. Elizabeth Joy Phillips, Mohawk Student Association President. Haley Hopkins, Board of Governors. Gabriella Saraji, Board of Governors. Ron McCurley, President and CEO. Yvonne Maidment, Board of Governors. Krista Welsh, Registrar. Katie Burrows, Vice President, Students, Alumni, and International, and Dr. Siebert Adamson, Vice President, Academic, your platform party. Please be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce Jonathan Vise, Alumni Advisory Council Chair, to come forward and welcome our new graduates as alumni members.
Thank you, Paul, and congratulations, graduates. Good morning, my name is Jonathan Vise, and I am the chair of the Alumni Advisory Council. You've worked hard to reach this moment today, and I am truly honored to officially welcome you to the alumni family. Although your studies are complete, your connection to the college is lifelong. If you've not already, I encourage you to take advantage of the many services and support available through the Mohawk College Alumni Association, which serves as your direct link to a strong network of over 165,000 Mohawk graduates. Connect with and learn from fellow alumni working in your field. You enhance your career development through workshops and one-on-one career support. Attend social events, or learn something new by participating in a personal development workshop. You can volunteer your time as a committee member or classroom guest speaker. You can access exclusive alumni discounts and savings through your Mohawk Perks app. And there's so many ways to benefit and stay connected. We would love to hear what interests you. As a graduate, you are a valuable member of the Mohawk College community. With a solid education in hand, you will use your knowledge and skills to make a difference in your chosen field and in the wider community. And we'll be rooting you for your success every step of the way. As you cross the stage today, I will present you with your alumni pin, and I hope that you will wear it with pride. On behalf of the Alumni Association, congratulations once again. We are so proud of all that you have achieved and look forward to continuing to support you throughout your career and your life. And now, it's my pleasure to introduce today's alumni speaker, Phyllis Fair. Phyllis graduated from the nursing program in 1991 and obtained a second credential from Mohawk in 2008 with her certificate in concepts in bereavement support. Phyllis is a human rights activist, policy creator, researcher, and spokesperson who has made it her mission to change the way people think about and understand dementia. She spent much of her career working as an ICU nurse. It was at the age of 53 that she learned she had early onset Alzheimer's. Since then, Phyllis has vowed to live life to the fullest and advocate for those who live with dementia to be treated with dignity and respect by healthcare professionals and the wider community. Phyllis has served on several boards, including Ontario Dementia Advocacy Group, Dementia Alliance International, and Reimagining Dementia, a creative coalition for justice. She's co-created campaigns, co-authored research papers, and been a key policy advisor to the Alzheimer's Society of Canada, local and national board, and to all levels of government. Phyllis has also given numerous presentations and keynote addresses, including to the United Nations and the World Health Organization. Earlier this month, Phyllis was recognized with a Mohawk College of Alumni of Distinction Award. Is that all, Phyllis? Anything I missed there is? No? Okay. Well, please help me welcome Phyllis.
Good morning. I would like to begin today by congratulating each and every one of you on your accomplishment and by accomplishing such an amazing milestone. By graduating from the field you have chosen to work in, I want each of you to take the time to feel proud of what you've accomplished. You've spent the last few years studying and missing out on things in your life because of schooling. But here you are. You're at the end of it. You are graduating. In your mind, you may be thinking, I'm so glad this is over because it's been difficult. But take this time and be proud. Hold your head high and just revel in what a great accomplishment this is. Most of you have gone into a field where you're going to be helping others, and this is such an honorable thing to do. Although thankless at times, I have to thank you for doing this because at some point, you may be helping me along my journey. You may be thinking, my school is done, my learning is over, but I want to let you know that even though your formal schooling is done, learning is lifelong. Know full well that your learning and education continues on, even when you're not in a formal program. You learn through speaking to others. You learn from observing your surroundings and what's happening around you. And as long as you keep your mind open to this, you will continue to grow and learn, and you will assist others. Your formal training does not teach you everything. Once you get out of the workforce, once you get out into the workforce, you will learn that there is still a whole lot of learning to do. As long as you keep your mind open, you will learn new things. You will learn that things change for formal training. As you move through your career, I think it's highly important that you also know that there may come a time when you may decide to return to school to get further education, but that you will take with you everything you have learned to that point. And when you move on, you'll move ahead and you will advance your careers. Also, know that you have the ability to teach others, to enhance their learning. So I guess what I'm trying to say is even though your formal training is complete, your schooling is over at this point in your life, life changes and so do you. You take with you your educational piece to help and guide you through the rest of your lives. As an example, I graduated from Mohawk College as a registered nurse. I worked many years in nursing. After developing an illness, I no longer was able to work in my chosen career. But I have continued to move ahead and change lives for others by being an advocate for people living with dementia. As I stand here before you today, I want to share with you that I have dementia. I've not given up. I'm here today to speak out and let others know that people living with this disease are still able and capable of doing things. Although it may have to be done differently, it can still be done. I am able to accomplish this because of the training I received during my time at Mohawk College, which taught me how to be resilient and to continue to live and learn each and every day. Thank you.
Thank you, Phyllis, for your very powerful messages. You're an inspiration to all of us, and we're very happy and thrilled to be able to call you a two-time graduate of Mohawk College. Thank you very much. I'm now pleased to introduce Elizabeth Joy Phillips, President of the Mohawk Students Association, who will bring greetings to the graduates.
Guests, distinguished faculty, proud parents, and most importantly, the graduates of 2023 class at Mohawk College. It's my absolute honor to stand before you today and address you on this very momentous occasion. On behalf of the Mohawk Student Association, congratulations in successfully completing this chapter of your life. You did it. Well, as we gather here today, we reflect on the different paths that brought you to this moment. Some of you embarked on this journey right after high school, eager to gain the necessary skills and knowledge in order to navigate the working world. Others joined us after gaining valuable work and life experiences, seeking to refine their skills and pave a new career path. And some others traveled great distances to be here today, choosing to leave the comforts and familiarities of home and to experience Canada and all that Mohawk College has to offer. Regardless of the roads that we traveled, each one of you demonstrated dedication and commitment. The difference in our experiences lies in the perspectives that we bring. Filled with curiosity, students come to college to acquire the tools that will shape their future. It's an opportunity to lay strong foundations, to learn how to weather the storms, and to carve out your own path. It's about harnessing existing skills and refining them further so that students can prepare for the challenges and changes that align with their aspirations. Regardless of our backgrounds, the journey we completed was not without its challenges. The post-pandemic shift we endured reshaped the very landscape of education. The shift from virtual learning forced us to adapt and discover new ways of acquiring knowledge. You showed remarkable resilience in navigating the various virtual platforms and technologies, all the while balancing the engagement and connection that comes with being present in the classroom. But like diamonds, you were forged under pressure and emerging ever stronger and more versatile and more prepared for the road ahead. Today, as you stand on the precipice of your future, take a moment to reflect on the steps that you've taken to reach this milestone. This chapter of your life, within the vast tapestry of your college experience and journey, is now complete. You've grown intellectually, emotionally, and personally. Cherish these memories, the late night study sessions, the friendships forged, and the transformative experiences that have shaped you. As you visualize your future now, remember that this is not the end, but a new beginning. You now possess the clarity and the understanding to build the next steps towards your future career path. Embrace the possibilities that lie ahead. Believe in yourselves and your abilities. The world needs your unique talents, your perspectives, and your contributions. Cherish the connections that you've made here today, and also continue to foster new ones. And remember that the pursuit of knowledge, personal growth, and self-discovery is a lifelong endeavor. Take every opportunity to learn, adapt, and evolve. Finally, as you step into the world, know that you carry the hopes and dreams of those who've supported you along the way. And remember that whatever you think, speak, and do creates your reality. Congratulations again, class of 2023, and may your future be filled with boundless opportunities, success, and fulfillment. Thank you.
Thank you, Elizabeth Joy. You and the Mohawk Students Association are tremendous partners in support of our students. I'm pleased to now introduce Mohawk College President and CEO, Mr. Ron McCurley, who will address Convocation.
Well, thank you, Paul. Good morning, everyone. And let me start by offering a very warm welcome to the friends and the family members of the graduates who are joining us here, either in the theater this morning or online. Thank you for being a part of this very special celebration, this very special milestone for our graduates. And graduates, as your college president, I want to congratulate you on your achievement. I am so very proud of you. The people who have joined me on the stage this morning are very proud of you. And the hundreds of family, friends, and supporters that have encouraged you during your college experience are all proud of you as well. Congratulations again to all of you. Now you have my sincere admiration in getting to this day that you have proven that you are flexible, that you are creative, and that you are determined. The character traits that you have developed during your time at Mohawk will serve you very well in your careers. While the rest of your life awaits with all of its potential and all of its promise, and all that stands in your way is one last speech by the college president. So consider the brevity of my remarks today to be my graduation gift to you. And I've actually got a second gift to share, which is a little bit of candor. You know, graduates, you are about to go out into the world, and right now, in many ways, you are not seeing the world at its best. It's a time of tension and conflict. The technology that brings us together, that connects us like never before, has also demonstrated the power to divide, to harden our opinions, to reward those who speak the loudest, to make it so that we often talk at others instead of with others. Well, let me pause just for a moment, because I know what you're wondering. You're thinking to yourself, is this going to be an old man hates new things kind of speech? Well, I can assure you that the guy standing here in the funny robe is not going to spend the next 5 minutes basically shaking his fist in the air and yelling at kids to get off his lawn. I've been involved in technology for most of my working life. I built a career on finding new solutions to old problems using the latest in technological advances. I'm as fascinated with my iPhone as any of you are. But I've also watched as digital technology and social media has proven to be the proverbial two-edged sword. It opens up a world of information and opportunity, and it also opens up the door to negativity and to intolerance. There have always been hateful people, of course, but these people can now easily find a forum to shout their toxic beliefs into your life. They announce them proudly. And you're looking at a man who is old enough to have lived in the serenity of not knowing that there are so many jerks in this world. Even those of you who are not especially active on social media, you can see the way fringe voices speak now with greater confidence. They have been emboldened by finding others who are like-minded. Now, this isn't about politics. There's a place in our collective conversations for people on the left and for people on the right, for liberals, for conservatives alike. This is about decency. It's about the kind of people that we are at our core. And there's another side to this as well. With today's technology, it has also never been easier to close yourself off from the world, from experiences that are unfamiliar to you, from opinions that you don't automatically share. You can create your own information bubble, a comfortable place where you're never bothered, never challenged, never called on to defend what you believe in. A place in which you never risk growing or changing. So what do we do about all this? How should we respond to it in our lives? First, I'd encourage you to challenge yourself to pop that bubble. If you have well-established political beliefs, find people on the other side, people who are smart and respectful, and follow them. Expose yourself to new voices, consider new ideas, force yourself into new situations. We are never more sure of what we believe in than when our views are challenged, and yet they remain. Secondly, and maybe more practically, I want to talk about the kind of people that you are going to be in this world. Now, there are any number of inspirational quotes that I could find online and share with you today. You know, the kind of deep quotations that you see shared on Facebook or maybe tattooed on the wrist of a barista at Starbucks. I'm going to skip those. You probably have heard most of them anyway. Instead, the very deep thinker that I'm going to reference is the guy who wrote the movies Animal House and Caddyshack. Harold Ramis was a really interesting guy. He studied Buddhist philosophy, quite closely actually, but he never fully committed, so he always described himself as Buddha-ish. And he would reflect on the fact that no matter what we believe, our presence on this earth is something of a miracle. It is either ordained by God or having defied the long odds of evolution and chance. In his own personal perspective on the big questions of our existence, therefore, was summed up with something that he once said to a friend. He said, "Life is ridiculous, so why not be a good person?" The film director Judd Apatow refers to this sentence, and I quote, as the only religion I've had to this day. Well, today, more than ever, you could do far worse as a guiding principle. We could use a few more good people to live in this world. All of us would benefit from returning to the very first lessons that we returned in life. Be kind to others. Be polite. Be nice. Practice tolerance. As you go out into the world, I encourage you to remember that the choices you make are more important now than ever before. The people you choose to befriend, the causes you choose to serve, the comments you choose to make, the kind of impact you choose to have. You know, there are still people in the world who can inspire us, and it's worth the effort to find them. There are still those who want to make the world a better place, and it's worth the effort to join them. In a time of negativity and uncertainty, there are still people who are kind, and it's worth the effort to be like them. Class of 2023, you have an education that equips you to thrive in the world. You have the support of friends and family. You have a life that's your own and a future that will be shaped by your choices, by your talent, and by your character. Pursue your goals. Stand up for what you believe in. But in pursuing your goals, show others a measure of kindness. And in standing up for your beliefs, treat others with a measure of respect. In times of darkness, be a source of light, the kind of person who others look to find the right path. After all, life is ridiculous, so why not be a good? To the graduating class of 2023, congratulations and Godspeed.
Thank you, President McCurley. My name is Krista Welsh, and as registrar, it is my privilege to introduce the most important part of the ceremony. Graduates, it is now time for you to cross the stage and be admitted to the alumni of Mohawk College. As each person crosses the stage, their status as a Mohawk College graduate will be acknowledged with the lyre pipe, a medieval European symbol of academic achievement dating back to the 8th century. Awarding each graduate a lyre pipe highlights the achievement of excellence according to each student's chosen program and symbolizes that they are joining the international community of scholars. Vice President and Academic Dr. Siebert Adamson will place the Mohawk College lyre pipe on the graduate's left shoulder, and they will then be congratulated by President McCurley. Convocation is always a time of celebration for our graduates and their families, and we encourage you to applaud and acknowledge your graduate as they cross the stage. Il me fait plaisir de souhaiter la bienvenue aux membres de la communauté francophone. La collation de grade est le moment idéal pour célébrer les exploits des diplômés, et je vous encourage d'applaudir lorsque vos diplômés traverseront l'estrade. President McCurley. I now have the honor of presenting the candidates for graduation. The graduates have successfully completed the curriculum of their chosen program as required by the Mohawk College Board of Governors and have been recommended to be awarded their certificates and diplomas in recognition of their academic accomplishment. Therefore, I recommend that you confer their certificates and diplomas with all the honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. And on behalf of those graduates not here today, I further request that their certificates and diplomas be conferred on them in absentia. Thank you.
Diagnostic cardiac sonography, Laura Amadio. Sharon Anton Honors. William Faber. Victoria Galati. Gabriel Ho. Wade Scott. Shahat Sharma. Mark Sia, honors. Vivian Tan Lu. Alizain Sulfikar. Occupational therapist assistant and physiotherapist assistant, Liban Adam. Yashna Asrani, honors. Carissa Kaplan, honors. Branko Chicha. Riley Drew. Shalini Ganaswaran, honors. Tiana Kickert. Emma Knight. Leonore Mancini, honors. Heather Mark, honors. Kira Marson, honors. Samantha Marucci. Nakia Merchant, honors. Thank you. Radine Noshad. Janelle Osterhoff, honors. Faith Porzuchek. Thank you. Hazen Asante Rabina. Madison Shaw. Andriana Stankovic. Anju Mol Varghese. Gary Vinayak, honors. Benjamin Walsh. Marissa Welsh. Michael Wig Torres. Brain Disorders Management, Natalia Calderon Carvajal, honors. Kimberly Huynh, honors. Manya Kachadorian, honors. McKenna Lowry, honors. Nargaz Rahimi Shah Mirzadi, honors. Child and Youth Care, Famha Tubwe. Glory Okenegowe Kaba. Thanks. Community integration through cooperative education, Mohammed Abdul Shaib. Julian Daw, honors. Desiree Dive. Jennifer Fedora Perota, honors. Muqtada Gawi, honors. Hashir Tanwir Guman, honors. Parker Grezu, honors. Shivam Kalia. Emma Lennon. Matthew Manzini. Larry Omaruri. Adrian Tabil, honors. Joshua Thompson, honors. Connor Wood, honors. Early Childhood Education, Sarah Azab, honors. T. Huai Bui. Derek Kim, honors. Megan Lapshies. Abwidon Asimat Lawal, honors. Letitia Letzo Farias, honors. Sophia Messick, honors. Angela Navaratnam. Prableen Kaur Osahan, honors. Kayla Rolston. Joshua Smith. Catherine Stata. Colleen Tiravangani, honors. Shannon Wade, honors. Jiru Wang. Manal Zib. Educational support, Candice Benoit, honors. Brett Hambleton, honors. Mental Health and Disability Management, Adebisi Bakre, honors. Gabrielle DeGraff, honors. Hernan David Gomez Arenas, honors. Morgan Goodine, honors. Oluwakemi Elesanmi, honors. Priscilla Leal, honors. Claudia Menaguzzi, honors. Oalua Mosabalaje, honors. Ailish O'Connor, honors. Ria Patel, honors. Monique Simard, honors. Kendra Vanderglass, honors. Child and Youth Worker, Victoria Vizocchi. Child Development Practitioner, Ashley Hunks. Health, Wellness, and Fitness, Will Summers. Massage Therapy, Andrea Azevedo. Desi Bone. Pre-Health Sciences Pathway to Certificates and Diplomas. Favor Apalara, honors. Vanessa Yenmei Chua, honors. Adiba Naim. Baumik Harishbhai Patel, honors. Angelica Sajor, honors. Recreation Therapy, Taylor Brenton, honors. Emily Camilleri. Kaylee Clapperton, honors. Sarah Cutmore, honors. Marissa Dellery, honors. Grace Heinbecker, honors. Leah McRoberts, honors. Sunirat Nakpu, honors. Janet Newbigging, honors. Simon Oswald, honors. Amin Rizvi, honors. Olivia Rizzi, honors. Personal support worker, Christabel Adom. Motunrayo Oliafua Aina, honors. Alochukwu Michelle Ajufo, honors. Frederick Aquino, honors. Alessandra Angel Chavanella Flores, honors. Brian Michael Gabriel, honors. Manika Garbuja Pun. Arlene Garcia, honors. Jethro Vincent Guitap, honors. Moe Honda, honors. Nothando Chantel Jack, honors. Amandeep Kaur, honors. Manpreet Kaur. Thank you. Tricha Cholanda Kiduela. Frances Valens Laurel, honors. Jean Loriaga. Thank you. Teresa Loiza Farah, honors. O'Neill Mason. Cassandra McKay, honors. Anna Montez Quintero. Nicole Cesar Monzon. Ezra Nwokolo, honors. Mashoud Ogundele. Funke Ogundijo, honors. Omo Bolanle Oyafeso, honors. Korshi Sylvia, honors. Richard David Rebolado, honors. Saifon Saliavong. Mariko Shinomaya, honors. Sidu Misili Linda Sigola, honors. Maureen Tonye, honors. Vanisar Thompson. Dakila Aduando, honors. Connor Van Deventer, honors. Navneet Varan, honors. Natalie Veld, honors. Rajeka Veradero. Chandra Huande. Julia Young. Practical nursing. Ayomide. Try that again. Ayomide Adebayo. Mariam Adaremi, honors. Lucy Afriye, honors. Abimbola Ajiboye. Tolulope Alonge. Maya Anderson. Jasmine Aruda, honors. Wendy Avila, honors. Omono Bandero. Janelle Barnett. Asia Benzarella. Amanda Calsao. Cristela Campo Gomez. Natisha Charles. Shayla Clark. Natalie Coons. Nursun Koskun. Brian Geronimo, honors. Ashley Gibbons, honors. Trinity Ganatuk. Sanskruti Goswami. Khadija Green. Shaylin Gregory, honors. Mia Hajkiewicz. Deandra Harper. Kelia Hera. Sadika Hera Sr. Iboya Yashi, honors. Manjeet Jassi. Amanda Casper. Sydney Kisak. Nicole Kumar, honors. Oluwabukunmi Ladeji. Crystal LaForge. Erica Landrio. Jada Luhing. Brooklyn Luburich. Heather McCullough, honors. Melissa McGrath, honors. Alexis Mello. Sana Muhammad. Kundai Natasha Murumbadzi. Eunice Moya, honors. Mariam Bandesi Nabirie. Mandeep Nagara honors. Senan Namara. Limsha Joshi. Ashley Nelson. Maricar Ortega. Ravisha Patel. Erdley Peter. Denisha Ravichandran honors. Mylene Sampson honors. Andrea Faye Segovia. Aya Serhal honors. Madeline Simmons honors. Shallon Staff. Dylan Simmons honors. Caitlin Shostak. Thank you. Princess Reka Violangjo honors. Rebecca Waddell honors. Samia Ways. Libor Wang. Susanna Winter honors. Bezawit Wolde. Shane Xavier honors. Limane Yakawu. Hayan Shao honors. Community and Justice Services. Jordan Cormier Mullins. Treasure Obibi. Paralegal. Janelle Lee Lovelace. Embassy Quintanilla. Police Foundation's Jessica Paul. Protection, Security, and Investigation, Christina Allison. Social Service Worker, Olawadamiola Oladokun. Yes. The last graduate this morning is James Seelan Mayer.
As a member of the Board of Governors of Mohawk College of Applied Arts and Technology, and on behalf of the entire board, I have the honor of admitting today's graduates to Mohawk College's alumni community. We are proud of what you've accomplished, and we look forward to seeing what you'll contribute as highly skilled and future-ready Mohawk graduates. And now, you will be welcomed into the alumni community of graduates of Ontario Colleges of Applied Arts and Technology, an honor bestowed only upon those who have met high standards of conduct and learning. Graduates, at this time, we ask that you please stand if you are able to do so. In the name of Mohawk College of Applied Arts and Technology, I hereby charge you to safeguard the dignity and ethics of our community, cultivate the spirit of inquiry and innovation, celebrate your role as local and global citizens, maintain through study the fresh viewpoint expected in an age of rapid advancement, and contribute in all these ways to society in order that the dignity of humankind through you may be constantly reaffirmed. Scientia opus omnium. Knowledge is the work of all. Congratulations, graduates.
Well, good morning, everybody. Oh, please be seated. I should have seen how long you could stand there for. My name is Katie Burrows, and I am the Vice President of Students International and Alumni here at Mohawk, and I have the honor of presenting an award at today's ceremony. Mohawk College is pleased to present an Outstanding Achievement Award to a graduate of the Occupational Therapist Assistant and Physiotherapist Assistant program. This student is a dedicated and inspiring leader and mentor with a deep passion for transforming her life experiences into a foundation for success. Her unwavering commitment to personal growth and her relentless pursuit of excellence set her apart as an exemplary student. She consistently brings positive energy, a personal touch, and a collaborative spirit to every situation she encounters. Her journey has been marked by significant achievements, including the recipient of 2 prestigious scholarships, one of which was a leadership scholarship awarded right out of high school in recognition of her outstanding representation of her school. As a youth ambassador for the Learning Disability Association of Halton Hamilton, she passionately advocates for individuals with learning disabilities. She shares her personal experiences to empower others and raise awareness about learning disabilities. This student's commitment to the community extended to founding the Stronger Together support group. This initiative provides a crucial platform for youths facing challenges related to ADHD and learning disabilities to connect and share experiences. In 2021, she took the initiative to collaborate with Our Kids Network on the Halton Youth Impact Survey. This project allows students to voice their concerns anonymously, shedding light on the issues they face in the school environment. Please join me in congratulating Carissa Kaplan.
Congratulations again, Carissa. And how about one last huge congratulations and round of applause for the graduating class of 2023. I also want to take this opportunity to thank the musicians for providing today's music, the Steel City Brass Collective, who are all Mohawk College alumni, and Mohawk College faculty member Dusty McCallie. We also want to thank the voice behind the curtain who introduced each graduate today, broadcast media alumni Chris May. Graduates, family, and friends, self-serve photo booths are available to use following the ceremony behind the theater in the C-Wing hallway. Audience, we ask you please remain at your seats until all the graduates have left the theater. And now, graduates, family, and friends, I declare that your convocation ceremony is closed.